Have you ever wondered what goes on inside a predator's head? Well, I believe that by understanding what makes them tick, we can better prepare ourselves to defend against them. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of stranger predators, exploring their mindset, tactics, and how understanding them can seriously impact your personal safety game. Trust me, it's crucial to be aware of the dangers these individuals pose and equip ourselves with the knowledge to protect ourselves and our loved ones. So let's jump right in and explore this vital topic together. And by the way, if we haven't met yet, I'm Justina. I'm a self-defense instructor and a trauma-informed jiu-jitsu coach. My mission is to teach you self-protection skills that go beyond just physical techniques. Because let's face it, self-protection starts way before things get physical. So if you're interested in learning skills to keep yourself safe on the street and in everyday life, hit that subscribe button and join us on this exciting journey. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram, in my Facebook group, or support the Rise Sisterhood on Patreon, where we have thought-provoking conversations, live-stream self-defense classes, and access to exclusive content that will give you even more of an edge. So if you're interested in seeing more of me, I'll add all the links in the description. So when it comes to personal safety, understanding the mindset and tactics of predators is absolutely essential. These people lurk in our communities, preying on unsuspecting victims. So by gaining insight into their strategies, we empower ourselves to recognize potential threats and take proactive measures to stay safe. Imagine being one step ahead of their manipulative and harmful intentions. It's like having a superpower. By understanding their mindset, we can spot potential red flags, evaluate our surroundings, and make informed decisions to protect ourselves. Trust me, this knowledge is a powerful tool in our personal safety arsenal. So today we're going to explore various aspects of stranger predators. We'll unravel how they select their targets, scout locations, and employ methods to gain our trust. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of stranger predators and how to use their own mindset against them. So get ready to gain some seriously valuable knowledge that will empower you to navigate the world with confidence. It's time to kick off our exploration of stranger predators and their crafty tactics. Okay, so first things first, let's define stranger predators. These are individuals who target and harm others without any pre-existing relationship or connection. Their motivations vary, but they often seek power, control, and the thrill of dominating their victims. Understanding their mindset is key to recognizing potential danger. Stranger predators are driven by a combination of psychological factors. Their crimes aren't rooted in lust or passion, but in a deep-seated desire for power, finding satisfaction in dominating and controlling others. Knowing these factors helps us better understand their motivations and stay ahead of their game. The mindset of stranger predators significantly influences their tactics and target selection. They're experts at exploiting vulnerabilities such as trust or innocence or momentary lapses of awareness. They tend to target individuals who appear vulnerable or unaware of their surroundings. Sneaky, right? But by understanding their mindset, we can heighten our own awareness and take necessary precautions to safeguard ourselves. Now let's talk about vulnerability. Stranger predators possess a keen ability to identify individuals who are more susceptible to their advances. They carefully assess various factors when selecting their targets, aiming to exploit weaknesses and increase their chances of success. So picture this. It's late at night and a predator spots a person walking alone in a dimly lit area, staring intently at their smartphone and walking away from populated areas. They see the individual as an ideal target due to the lack of witnesses and potential help nearby. But here's the game changer. Imagine the same scenario, but the target chooses to walk on a well-lit main road, looking around attentively. Suddenly, the opportunity diminishes because it's a lot more difficult for the predator to get close without being detected. So do you see the power of awareness? By being aware of our surroundings and recognizing potential danger zones, we can protect ourselves a lot more effectively. It's all about trusting our instincts, staying alert, and making informed decisions about our safety. And remember, there's strength in numbers. Whenever possible, travel in groups, because predators are a lot less likely to target a group than they are an individual. Okay, so now let's shift gears and talk about the predator's sneaky tactics for gaining trust and building rapport. Sometimes, instead of solely relying on catching you off guard, predators might employ deceptive charm to gain your trust. They act friendly, offer assistance, or engage in casual conversations, creating a false sense of security. They might also exploit social norms and expectations to manipulate situations. So by taking advantage of our politeness and our willingness to comply with requests, it makes it easier for them to get closer without raising suspicion. But here's the thing. We can be one step ahead by assessing the trustworthiness of people before placing our trust in them. Trust your instincts, listen to your gut feelings, and be cautious if something feels off. Your intuition is always a valuable guide. Now let's explore some of these examples and shed light on the tactics, target selection, and trust-building methods used by stranger predators. Remember, knowledge is power, and self-defense begins before things get physical. So imagine this. You're standing in a grocery store parking lot with a loaded bag of groceries, ready to head home. Suddenly, a stranger approaches you, flashing a friendly smile and offering to help carry your heavy bags to your car. At first, you feel a twinge of hesitation. Something doesn't quite sit right, but you can't put your finger on it. You pause for a moment, contemplating whether to accept the stranger's offer of assistance. Your gut feeling is telling you to be cautious, but then again, he seems genuinely helpful, and you don't want to come off as rude or mistrustful. So you decide to give him the benefit of the doubt and accept his help. As you both make your way towards your vehicle, a sense of unease starts to creep up. It's like a tiny voice in the back of your mind whispering warnings. But you push those thoughts aside and dismiss them as unnecessary worry. After all, maybe chivalry isn't dead, and this guy is just lending a hand, right? Then in the blink of an eye, the situation takes a chilling turn. As you reach your car, the helpful stranger's demeanor suddenly changes. His friendly smile fades and is replaced by a sinister look in his eyes. Before you can react, he lunges at you, attempting to overpower you. In that terrifying moment, you realize the truth. The seemingly helpful stranger had used his offer of assistance as a cunning ploy to gain proximity and create a false sense of security. What appeared as a kind gesture turned out to be a facade, masking his malicious intentions. Or imagine that you meet someone at a social gathering, and they instantly make a positive impression on you. They're charismatic, charming, and they even seem genuinely interested in getting to know you. As you interact with them more frequently, their charm or their flattery becomes more pronounced. They know just what to say, and it feels like you've found a great new friend. Then, over time, something starts to feel a little off. The once friendly acquaintance gradually crosses boundaries, making you increasingly uncomfortable. Their behavior becomes more intense and persistent, leaving you with this lingering sense of unease. At first, you brush off these feelings, questioning yourself. Am I overreacting? Are they just being friendly? But deep down, you can't shake the unsettling feeling that something isn't right. It's as if their charm and familiarity have become a mask for something more insidious. This is another classic example of how people can use charm and familiarity to gain trust, leading to potential manipulation and exploitation. The person in question may seem charming and charismatic on the surface, but their actions gradually reveal a darker side. They might push boundaries, disregard personal space, or persistently seek your attention even when you express discomfort. What's important to understand is that charm is not a personality trait. It's a behavior meant to compel or persuade through allure or attraction. So it's crucial to look beyond the surface level of charm and pay attention to how someone's behavior affects your sense of comfort and personal boundaries. I'm not saying that anyone who attempts to charm you has sinister intentions, but they do have some sort of intention, so never forget that. Alright, so I want to tell you a story about a girl named Sophia. Sophia was out enjoying her day, strolling through the park, when she caught the attention of a stranger who approached her with a friendly smile. Intrigued by their approach, she engaged in what seemed like an innocent conversation, exchanging pleasantries and sharing a few laughs. But as the conversation progressed, Sophia's instincts began to send warning signals. There was this uneasy feeling settling in the pit of her stomach, just as if something was off about the stranger's behavior. Despite her subtle attempts to create a bit of distance, the stranger persisted, invading her personal bubble without regard for the unspoken boundaries usually respected in normal social interactions. Sophia's discomfort grew more apparent through her nonverbal cues. She subtly shifted her body language, attempting to create more physical space, and avoided direct eye contact. But the stranger remained oblivious to these signals and continued their relentless engagement, seemingly blind to Sophia's growing unease. Even when Sophia tried to express her discomfort through verbal cues, dropping hints that she needed to end the conversation or excuse herself, the stranger dismissed her cues or failed to acknowledge them altogether. Their persistence knew no bounds and left Sophia feeling trapped in an uncomfortable situation where she desperately wanted to escape. To complicate matters further, the stranger began to play on Sophia's emotions, skillfully manipulating her to stay engaged. They employed tactics like flattery, charm, and even guilt to exploit social norms that dictate politeness and the desire to avoid confrontation. It was almost as if they knew exactly how to create a sense of obligation or guilt, effectively trapping Sophia in their web. As Sophia found herself caught up in this bewildering encounter, as Sophia found herself caught up in this bewildering encounter, she couldn't help but wonder why it was so difficult to politely excuse herself and break away. Little did she know, predators like the stranger she encountered often exploit social norms to create opportunities for harm. They're well aware of the social expectations and use this knowledge to their advantage. By persistently engaging Sophia in conversation, they cleverly manipulated the situation, making it increasingly challenging for her to disengage or assert her boundaries. Sophia realized it wasn't her fault for feeling trapped. Rather, it was a testament to the predator's cunning manipulation and their understanding of how to exploit social norms. These types of stories provide valuable insights into the tactics used by stranger predators. The key takeaway is to stay vigilant, trust your instincts, and to set personal boundaries to protect yourself. Okay, so we have delved into the mindset, tactics, and strategies employed by stranger predators. We've emphasized the importance of understanding their motivations, target selection process, location scouting, and the methods of gaining trust. By gaining insights into their mindset and tactics, we can stay one step ahead and protect ourselves. Your safety is top priority. Stay informed, be aware of your surroundings, and continue to empower yourself with the knowledge and skills to navigate the world with confidence. And hey, if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, join my Facebook community, or support my content by becoming a patron. In all of these communities, we dive deeper into topics like this one and so much more. It's a safe place where Women Plus can share their tips and experiences, helping each other navigate the world with confidence. We can't wait to have you there. Till next time, stay safe.